All right, welcome today. This is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com, and we are going to be entering into the world of Preparato. And Preparato is a brand new library from Xperimenta Project. And some of you are familiar with Xperimenta Project from their Due series of pianos that we reviewed in the past. And I am just very excited about this new library from Xperimenta Project. And I think Flavio mentioned that he might be joining us today. And I am just, I'm always amazed at all of the work that goes into it. And if you see any of the videos on the website, let me just see if I can pull that up. So the website just kind of gives you an idea of just I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like a prepared piano, but it's like a modular type of thing. So they recorded this. He said it took them about 2 years to do this. And when you look at some of the videos, you just see there is just something about it, just the essence that is embodied in this library. So Flavio had mentioned in a post that I read that it was like 100 degrees in the church, in this beautiful church that they recorded this piano in. And I think it's a Schimmel Grand, and just recorded in this beautiful church with the ambience, and it's just really cool. And it's such an interesting library. And really, there's no way we're going to be able to cover everything. But you know what we're going to do here, as we always do. We're going to play through, and we're just going to see what happens, and we're going to experience this together. So Flavio's joining us today, and it's so great to see. Well, at least to see you on the chat. And I had thought we could do a Skype interview or something, but maybe we could do that down the road. But thanks for joining us. And super chats are available. And if it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe, because this is an exciting day as well. Not only are we introducing a new library, but this is going to be the first library that I'm going to be using this new SL88 Grand from Studio Logic. They had sent one on loan for me to experience and to share. So this is going to be kind of fun to, just have had it here for just about a day or so. So this is the first library that we're going to be able to play with it and interact with this. So let's just get to it here. So let's see what we've got. All right. So let's go to the main. So what this is when you look at the name Preparato, it reminds you of prepared instantly. And so, John Cage used a lot of weird techniques, like putting things in the piano, and that's what they've done here. They've created 15 different treatments. You have just the regular piano. You've got the coins and screws and metal chains and picked mallets, soft mallets, felt, brushes. So, it's incredible. And if you look here, you see you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 slots. So you can layer up to 5 different pianos. You have the ability to split and layer and stack the different layers with the on the keyboard, across the keyboard here. So I'm just going to, pull up some presets. So much is going on in the world, and so it's just overwhelming sometimes. But we're going to get through some of this. We're going to get through it together, and it's going to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my screen here, and let's just cinematic. Let's just do one of the cinematic pianos here. So here we go. All right. So listen to that. So let's just look and see what we've got here. Yeah, so this is just the sustained piano here. And just how spacious that is. And you can look at the effects. We've got compressors, got a little compression going on, and an arpeggiator. But this is what I think is going on with this, is the convolution. And I love the convolution effects in Contact because it just can take a sound into so many different areas. Yeah. Okay. So let's just pull up another preset here. Yeah, because already, you know, you can get kind of lost in this. So this is effects. So let's listen. So some hits and that type of thing. Okay. Okay, so let's see. In Distant War. Okay, let's take a listen. Oh yeah, so that's yeah. So that's some bowed staccato. That is out there. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can adjust this here. Okay. It's hard when you're trying to mirror so many different things, and okay, so let's grab this. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Let me see. Sorry. Little technical. I just want to make sure we're okay here. Distant War. So it's got some really real wild effects going on here. Now this is an epic piano, and it's got the mod wheel. And let's see. Okay, so right here we've got soft mallets, pick, tremolo, sustain, and brushes. Yeah. And let's look at the, yeah, so you can see they've got this stacked because all the keys are black, and then you've got, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll get in our groove here. So Holy Valdez, this is coins and bow, and you can see how you've got the red, and then we'll have it overlapping here. Yeah, it's some very unusual sounds. You know, pianos and libraries, they go all over the place as far as we need so many different things to be able to express different emotions. So this is Memories. And it looks like I'm in D flat today. And you can see that mod wheel affects, it affects what we're doing here. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just got my contact channel turned up just a little bit, and I want to make sure we're not overdriving anything here. Yeah, it's just the motion. And you see this blue section here. Yeah, so that's the sustain notes. That's the beauty of, I think, of this key layering setup that we have. And then let me just do this. I'm going to see if I can just find a default preset here. So let's go to Classic and Soft Pop. Let's just see what we've got here. So we've got, okay, so we've got a sustain, pick, and soft mallet and brushes with this. Yeah, you hear how rich that is. Yeah, I agree. You know, the more colors, the more opportunities to create some beautiful things. And I like the velocity response here. So listen to what happens. So it just gives you a nice range of expression. Okay, soft pop. Let's go some more. Rainbow. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is cool. So you see the red and the orange, the yellow, green, and blue, and how he has that mapped across the keyboard. So let's take a listen to what a rainbow sounds like. Yeah, that's very unusual, very cool. Okay, and this is coins, sustained, felt, and screws. Wow, that's yeah, that gets a little strange and mysterious. Okay, let's go to keyboards. 80s piano. Okay, so this is the sustained and pick layer. It's got a layer here. But just out of the box, just how beautiful and rich that piano sounds. Now let's see. I'm going to just solo the sustain so you can just kind of hear the, and let's see, we've got equalizers here. We've got like a really cool convolution room. Okay. And let's go to the main. So right here, you can adjust the close mic and the middle, and then the ambient mic. So let's just listen to the different mic positions on this sustained piano. Yeah, thank you, Flavio. It's like we're flying. So it's like an LFO. So that gets a little bit closer to the sound of the piano itself. And now this is the middle mic. And you can hear it just opening up a little bit more. Yeah, so I need to do more of my homework here. It's wonderful. So let's just look at here. So okay, we've got filter and distortion. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that's better. Wow. Okay. So now let's listen to the church mix. Yeah. And you just hear that ambience. And let's see, I'm going to make sure, I just want to hear, let's just hear, let's just see, let's just turn it off and turn that off. And that way you can just hear the church mix, the mic mix here. We've got a little delay. Okay, so yeah. He's got, Flavio, you've got so many goodies underneath the hood. There's so much stuff hidden under the hood, and it just gives you so many different options. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, so the reverb. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah, so you've got these settings here. You can set the velocity curves, the sympathetic resonance, pedal noises, and just while we're here, let's just go ahead and just hit these dice so we can just pull up just like a randomized, yeah. So you don't know what you're going to get with that. Okay, I'm going to unsolo that. Yes. So sometimes the randomize feature will give you some results, and then you can save those as a user preset here as well. Okay, wow. Okay. Big piano. Okay. Yeah, so I think what happened was when I randomized it, solo was on and it just did that. So here we go. This is the big piano preset here. Thanks guys for watching and for joining me today. And I hope you're enjoying it and just jumping on the chat. And yeah, so here we go. So we've got the sustain and felt and mallets and pick layered. So you have different things going on with the velocity layers. Yeah, wow. Okay, we're getting there. Wow. Yeah. You can just, and then the velocity response. So we're doing this hard hitting stuff. So that just shows you the flexibility. The flexibility of just one sound having so many different things going on. So you can play it lightly and just dig into it. I really like the sound of the mallets and the felt in that. That just gives you many places to go. Okay, so and then look at all of the just the material that you have here. Let's see. It's just incredible. My goodness. It's just overwhelming a lot of times because it just shows you the work that's gone into this, and it's just so I so appreciate that. I so appreciate all the work that has gone into this. So this is the okay. This is old piano. So let's take a listen. And I'm trying a new thing with muting the microphone so you guys won't hear the keys knocking. So so here we go. Yeah. So it's a little detuned, and then we've got some different things going on with the tape effect. Yeah. So you've got some saturation and wow and flutter with the tape. Now that's not the keyboard. That's the sound that's built in there. So it's got that soft mallet and sustain. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, now this is like a like a synth, like a prophetess synth, and I think we've got some possibly some envelope. Yeah, so some envelopes and yeah. Okay, so let's see, and I always forget. So we've got these, yeah. So the filters, and then the envelopes. Oh yeah, listen to that. So it's almost like a pad, like a nice pad, and you get that, I think, when you're doing the envelope generators. Yeah, that's really wild. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Let's go back to some of the classic and Sunset. Okay. Okay, so, man. Okay, so that's the lo-fi. That is the lo-fi that we can introduce some noise, different noise types of things. I want to turn that down a little bit. Let's listen. Okay. Let's see something here. Let's just go back. Yeah, it's the lo-fi. So having all of these different effects, and we can adjust the tape saturation. Yeah, so you can just create just so many different textures. Yeah, yeah, maybe just a little too much. It's almost like sunset at the beach with the ocean. So let's go to indie. So this is like an indie sound. So, oh, let's see. And see, you got the velocity layers that bring in different elements as you play harder, and that's what just gives it just that personality. And they all just fuel. It's just that creative fuel that goes on. I just never know what's going to happen when I'm just stumble across really cool melodies and oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, so we've got, excuse me, don't mind if I do. Yeah. So, yeah, it takes us sometimes a little while to get into things. So you've got a large room, and let's throw, let's just throw one of these shimmers, the shimmer effect, convolution effect on here. We'll back it down a little bit. And sometimes just a little bit just adds that little taste. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Lights. Okay. Well, it looks like light. Legeti. Ligeti 7, and so let's see. Coins and so the kind of scrape with the brushes, playing that. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So talking about destinations, I mean, yeah, man, talking about a destination is pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So you've got a hall, and let's just take a look at, man. Let's just see something here. Let's just see some more. Let's just see what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay, so this is miscellaneous minor seventh, and let's just take a listen. You're exploring just an unknown, just unknown territory, and you turn a corner and you find something totally different. So you've got the layers tuned a little bit to give you that really cool effect. Just very mysterious and very colorful and unique sounds. You get those unique sounds because you're able to combine all of the 15 different techniques together. I think when I first saw some of the video on this, just some of the very first video, and seeing the ability to layer these 5 different sources, I was just, it's just like going and down a continuous, things just continue to open up when you have so many different ways of shaping and working with these sounds. So, okay, movie bass hit. So let's check out what that sounds like. In a world. Now that's cool. Yeah, see, and this is the thing. I asked Flavio about what's a tagline for this. So Preparato is the virtual piano prepared library sound design, modular acoustical sound design library. There's so many things. Yeah, so it's sound design. So you can get into some very cool sound design techniques with this, because he gives you all of those abilities with all of these different layers. So let's see what we've got here. And we're just, okay, tango. Okay, so we've got to figure this out. Wow. And to think that this is a piano, a sampled piano. So you've got bow techniques, pick and sustain, and then you've got, yeah, see the envelopes are, yeah, the attacks are being affected by that. Yeah, it's an amazing library because you can, you know, they mangled the piano in different ways, creative ways, so you wouldn't have to. So this is a toy cello. Okay, so it's using the bow technique again. So let's take a listen. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. Okay, toy E piano. Okay, so this is using a felt, the felt. So let's take a listen. Okay. Yeah. So it just gives you some really fun things to play with. Okay. Okay. Like, okay, so this is like a toy pianola, like a band. Okay, so they're picking this, like they're using the pick technique. So let's hear what that's, see, I say that a lot. Let's see what this sounds like, because honestly, that's what happens to me. When I hear something, I see something, because sound creates sight. Sound creates vision, and they're interconnected. When I see something, I may hear something in my mind's ear, but when I hear something, I see something. And so that's the beauty and the mystery of sound, because sound, that's why I say it transports you to different places. It does. Yeah, so let's see. This is the pianola. Let's see. I get so excited. So it's just like an old type of banjo. Yeah, yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, okay, now this is the cello. I love the bow. Yeah, I love the way that they've got all of these techniques. Okay, so let's. Okay, so this is going to be cool. So now this taps in to the arpeggiator. So let's take a listen. Okay, okay, I will. So let's go to miscellaneous and look at. Um, okay, man. Okay, okay, let's listen to this. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got some different things. We've got tremolo and bow. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Okay. So that may be transporting us into some, yeah, listen to how that's evolving the sound. Yeah, listen to that. Yeah, I'm just holding the one note down and it's just yeah. Yeah. It's just creating that really bizarre atmosphere. Yeah, and that's just using the close mic. So I'm going to play up a little bit higher. And yeah, so we've got the tremolo and the bow. So I'm going to play up a little bit higher and see. You've got all different, you've got all kinds of crazy things happening there. Wow. Okay, so let's just look. So you've got some pitch modulation going on, yeah, and the filters, and of course the the choruses. Man, just so many different things going on here. Wow. Okay, so let's see. Okay, movie bass hit. We did that. Okay, so let's go to the moving again, and I want to show you how the this arpeggiator works. This is one cool thing that I love about Contact libraries. The recent ones, when they went to this new engine using the arpeggiator, it just has created a whole new set of opportunities for developers to create a live and moving library. So here we go. And the thing is, these arpeggios just are like it just gets ideas started. And then you can use multiple instances and just do different parts. Like this could be one part. So let's go to Arp 2. Yeah. So it just gives you some really cool opportunities. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. So it's like percussive. And there's different directions that you can go with it, and you can swing it, and you can introduce like a humanize, so it's not so static. Just really beautiful. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so the mod wheel effects, yeah, it brings those different layers in. Okay. So we can turn off the hold. Yeah, so the mod wheel brings in all of those different types of layers. It just helps you create different layers. Like with this, it's like the filter. And it opens up that filter when you wow. Yeah. So the preset system that they have set up here, I think, is really useful because you can store your own presets. That is what's so good about that. And I like integrated presets because it just helps to keep things organized. So this is called water. And I'm looking at CPU, and with all the streaming stuff going on, it's around 11, 12. Sometimes, it's just dancing all over the place, but not going over, I would say, like 14, 15, with all of this going on. So it's just immense. With all of the, with all of the stuff that Flavio had and his team went through, it's just, it's amazing. All of the recording and editing, and I think Flavio, you mentioned it took 2 years, about 2 years to bring this kind of together. And if I understand what I'm reading on the website, that Preparato is like just the beginning of what this series is going to be. So I'm very, very curious to see what's coming out. I mean, I don't know how you can really top this anymore, but it's just really amazing what you've done here with this. I want to see. Okay. Yeah, so look at this. We've got some pads. Yes, to take the piano. Okay, so angelic strings. Let's just listen to that. So we've got the bow technique here, and with all the different effects. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, snapshots are always available to be able to. Yeah. And let's see. Let's just add the sustained piano. So let's take the bowed string and we can filter out. Wow. That's really beautiful. Okay. So, celestial pad, let's check that out. Yeah, so this has felt screws, metal chain, bow, and soft mallets. And you can see attack and release envelopes, just different amounts of just so much for each module, each of the 5 different layers. You have total control over that. And the beauty about having all of the different sources is all the complex things that are going on with this sound. There is so much going on, just so much going on. Okay, so in the chapel, so this is a tremolo. Yeah. And then here you've got church bells. So you've got the convolution effect of the church bells and the hall, just making this just very interesting. I mean, I just get so overwhelmed by a lot of this stuff. So, okay, so normal. Let's just listen to some normal. Let's just check out some normal things. And that way it can kind of give us an idea of some of the sources. This is the felt preset. So it's like striking the key with that felt mediator on there. Okay, so brushes. Okay. And Flavio, thank you so much for joining us, and thank all of you for joining and for supporting the channel. And I've been so excited about how the channel is growing and how you all, every one of you, are a big part of making that happen. And so I just really appreciate it. So they're playing the piano with brushes. So let's just check that out. You get so many complex harmonics and different things going on with the attacks and that kind of thing. And sometimes you hear different things happening. You never know. I never know. A coin. So this is the coin. Interesting. Yeah. You know, and I dropped some coins in a piano one time. Man, I don't know. I don't know. It's, you know, I like the you know, Flavio asked me which technique was my favorite, and let me just see. I want to check out the. I think it's got to be like the pick brush as a mallet, just taking the piano kind of like out of its context a little bit. So yeah, so this is the pick. Let's just take a listen. Listen, I'm just like ankle deep in this because it's almost like you're standing at the edge of the ocean, and I've just kind of like just got right into where the water's coming up on the beach with this. That's how vast I think it is. So when you have a library like this is one of the challenges for me, is because you're learning new libraries all the time. And when the developer has put so much of his heart and passion and creativity into this, it's like it's like you feel like you're literally being thrown into an ocean. And so, honestly, just the little time that we spend here, I feel like I've just stepped into just literally where the water is just coming up on the beach and just basically coming up to my ankles, because there is so much depth into this instrument. And yeah, so time is just discovering and using things in context and finding those favorite things, finding those things, and then even being surprised when you're going through presets. So let's take a listen to the pick preset here. Yeah, presets are great. They're springboards. They'll take you somewhere when you learn the other intricacies of the library. So here we go. Yeah, that lower end is terrific. Yeah, you just hear a richness and fullness down there. And then you hear the delicate upper end. Yeah, terrific. Soft mallet. And I think I like this. I think I'm going to like this one too. I'm hearing little things happening in between the notes and the samples, and that's what just makes it so interesting. So when you listen real close and listen to, and let me let you see if you hear what I hear when I'm doing this. It's just little random scrapes and different things that just add interest to this. And you hear the dampers coming off the strings. I really, it's just, what is your favorite? It's just like, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's like going into Baskin Robbins and somebody says, well, what's your favorite ice cream? There's so many flavors. There's 30 plus flavors. And it's just so hard to pick one. But this is this is just a straight ahead sustained piano. Yeah. Yeah, 10% CPU with just the sustain. Wow. And that's just the sustain. Well, so metal mallet. So this is a metal mallet, a hard mallet, yeah. No, I like that. It's almost like almost like a dulcimer type of effect. Okay, all right. So chain. Okay, so let's listen. So they've got some chains laying inside. Okay. Yeah. So it's just those little things and that you can, that you can use to create just some amazing things. The brush rub. So they take the brush and kind of excite the piano strings with that. And when you put those different pieces together, is what creates that magic that happens. Okay, so we're getting near the end, and so if there's any other questions, Flavio, if there's anything that you would like to add, or want me to maybe see if I could show what's going on. I'm just just under the hood. That those three little dots. There is so much. Wow. Yeah, I know, Dale. Someone said Frank Zappa would have a time with this, and just the creativity and doing things that you would not normally think of. This is the thing about Preparato, and is that I love the way that Flavio has taken the interface and just with all of the stuff going on, he's created a way to get to things intuitively. So you've got just the okay, yeah. So I was seeing that like with the okay, let's go back to this layer. Okay, yeah. So you've got. Let me just pull up the. Let's just pull up a. Yeah, the bow. Let's see. So you've got this filter section here, and we can adjust that. So it's a high and low pass filter. Then we can adjust the envelope a little bit. So that just gives you, and then you can assign control. Okay, yeah. So we can actually assign MIDI controls. Okay, so let me see what we can do here. I'm going to, let me see something here. Okay, so this allows me to be able, let me see something here. Okay, so, okay. Okay. So I can assign some of these controllers like to modulation and that type of thing. I'm just learning how to get around, but the SL88 has the XY joystick here, and I've been having some fun getting used to how to use that, which I love. Aside from having the modulation controls, yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate all of the hard work. Yeah, the thing is on the thing I'm finding with the XY controller is that you can if you click learn, it'll pick up either one or the other. So I have to figure out the controller number on the XY. Well, yeah, yeah, it's just really cool. Okay, I just want to pull up just maybe a couple more. I think the pads in the church. I think just the concept of having like a piano library and you have pads and brass and different things that you can explore is really interesting. Yeah, listen to that. Just the textures. Okay, medieval bow. Someone asked me if I'm liking the SL88 more than the SL880. Well, you have to understand the SL880 is 15 years plus old, and then if you watch my walkthrough video on the initial unboxing, I just and I'm going to do some more in depth specifically on the SL88, but the keyboard is just, I mean. I think this keyboard, the way it's made, the wooden keys, and then the weight of it, kind of caught me off guard at first because the SL880 was a little bit lighter weight. But I love the way that the SL88 Grand, the texture and the wood of the keys, it's stickier. So it kind of gives you a little more security when you're playing it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So your fingers don't slide off the keys, so it kind of is a more tactile. It just feels a little more tactile for me. Medieval pad. I'm still getting used to the joysticks. And here we go with the medieval pad. So it is, it's amazing. Okay. I just want to, okay. See, the thing is, when you want to stop, you see something that you want to try. So this is Viking. So we can solo these and see where the layers are. So the metal chains are all the way across, the brushes are in that middle section, and the bow, let's see. Yeah, the bow is down lower, and when you have these soloed, you can see when it's black, that means that different ones are overlapping. And then you can assign. The cool thing, I've been experimenting with this, the cool thing with the key set feature, the key range feature, is that you can literally just assign the layers to alternate keys all the way up the keyboard, which is just incredible. Yeah. That's just beautiful. Really cool. Okay, so spacing pad, and yeah, so you can hold a chord down here and solo. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's just see something here. Okay, cinematic. And we might just stop with this here. How beautiful and spacious that is. Man. So once again, I just want to thank you for joining me today. And, you know, every day's a gift. Every day's a blessing. And I tell you, you're looking at one grateful man here. I'm very grateful and thankful for all the opportunities that I've been blessed to have, and it's just such a wonderful opportunity to have met Flavio, and to just be able to have that relationship as far as being able to work together and to share music together, no matter where you are in the world. That's what's so amazing, that all of these things just kind of pull us together, tie us together, and it's just such a blessing. Yeah. And I'll have links in the description where you can go purchase Preparato from Xperimenta Project, and believe me, I don't think that this is the end. I think this is the beginning of something really cool that Xperimenta Project and Flavio is going to be working on. I'm just going to be very pleased and surprised. See, that's the thing. It's just the beautiful, um, just natural. That Schimmel Grand is just got a unique. It's just got such a unique and beautiful sound to it. And you see the church that they recorded it in, and that brings that extra something that I always believe that's a part of it, that you're capturing the space when you're sampling these instruments. And that is a much part of the instrument as the instrument itself is where you record it and sample it. So. All right. Well, I tell you what, until next time, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for all the support and for subscribing. And I can't wait until the next time that I see you. And it's just always a pleasure to be able to come and present. And sometimes when I get on here, I just don't know how to get off because I enjoy sharing with you so much. So if you have any questions, once we're off the live stream, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer your questions and to just help support your efforts in discovering these libraries together. So this is Simeon Ambergy from PraiseTracks.com, and I want to wish you guys a great day, and we will see you soon. All right.
Ooh, I made it till 4 and then took a shower. How much, an hour and a half?
I don't know. How was it?
It's good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I just was feeling like I was just knocking around. Hey, they put a cover on it. They put a cover on the boat.
Yeah.
But it was good that Flavio was there. He kind of helped navigate me through some things.
Yeah.
Oh, 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 oh.